Hey, good morning guys, Tush coming at you. 9:15, Monday, September 7th. Happy Labor Day. Another hot one today. It's supposed to be 33 degrees, which is about 90 plus without the humidex. And it's supposed to be quite humid today, so another hot day in the garage today. Just taking a look at the stripe from last night, and it looks pretty good. I just did a little trimming here and there. I got a few little air bubbles to work out, but other than that, it looks pretty good. I think what we'll do this morning first thing is we'll finish that bottom stripe, and then we'll be done the striping on the very front of the car. And then I think I might, while I'm striping, I might actually do this small piece below the spare tire cover in the back. The spare tire cover has to be repainted at some point, so I don't want to put the stripe on at the moment. So maybe we'll just do that little piece on the bottom panel just to get that out of the way as well. So I think that's what we'll do this morning first off. And then we'll probably get the windscreen out of the living room, and we'll work on repacking the glass in the windscreen frame, and we'll get that on the car today, hopefully. So that's what the plan is for this morning already. We'll talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, quick update for you. The front stripe is now on, so I think that looks okay. And I put that little stripe piece on the bottom. There you go. I don't know if you can see that or not. So yeah, so I think what we'll do now is, like I said, we'll probably dig the windscreen out. We'll clean off this table and put a blanket down, and we'll drag the windscreen out, and we will redo the packing on the windscreen, and hopefully get that on the car later on today. I think I want to leave the grill and the lights to last. Actually, the grill at least till last. The lights I'm not too concerned about, but remember I had that wiring issue, so I've got to trace some wires back, and it's all started with the front signal light. So yeah, I'm a little reluctant to put those in because I know I'm going to probably have to chase that wire all the way back. So lights I think are okay to go in, but the grill and the marker lights are not. So we'll hold off on that, and that also means that I probably won't be able to put the bumper on. I want to really sort of get the grill in before I put the bumper on. So looks like my windscreen might be the only option for this afternoon. Alright guys, just about 11:30. Just had a quick bite of some breakfast. Some leftover cold pizza. Breakfast of champions. At least it was homemade pizza. Anyway, got the windscreen out on the table. So we're going to take the frame off the windscreen. We're going to renew the packing. The glass is a little loose in the frame right now, so we want to make sure it's in there fairly snugly. So we're going to redo that. So we'll get to that, and hopefully at the end of this little session I'll have a one piece of glass, no cracks. Wouldn't that be a pisser? Alright guys, the windscreen is back together. It's got the new packing in, and it made it back together without getting a crack in it, so I'm happy about that. Now we just have to get it off this table and onto the car without cracking it. So shouldn't be too much of a problem. I've got the fasteners ready to go. Just need a hand from my neighbor Les, who should be stopping by shortly. I think we might be going on a little road trip as well. Got a battery there and some tools, so we'll see if that transpires. Anyway, the good thing is the trailer is empty, totally empty, so I can get rid of that now. That was the last thing that was left in the trailer, was the grill and the headlights. So those are now out, along with all my tarps and blankets and covers, etc. Table. So we've cleaned the trailer out, so I'm going to take that back to storage and get it out of the driveway. Alright guys, we'll come back in a bit. Oh yeah, TR6, first drive of the year. Good to be back in it. Just picking her up from storage. We got Les following me. So we'll make some space for her at home in the garage. We'll give her a good bath and welcome her home. Good evening guys. Tush coming at you. It's just coming up to about 10 o'clock. Pretty nice night actually. You can hear the crickets singing. Still about 90 degrees out, if you can believe that. It's unusual for this time of year up here. Anyway, just put the cars to bed. Happy that the TR6 is home. Haven't washed it yet. It still smells a lot like mothballs, but good to see it home safe and sound. The TR3A is definitely taking shape. Looks like a real car now once you get the windscreen on, so happy with that. So not much more to do on that. We're going to try to maybe start working on that wiring harness and try to patch that up. Maybe starting tomorrow, we'll start taking apart the wrapping of the harness and we'll replace that one wire at least that we know has got the insulation burned off of it. So we'll start there and work our way towards the gauges. We'll start at the front of the car and work our way up to back behind the dash. So that's the plan anyway. Other than that, we've just pretty much got the grille to go on. And again, get the grille to go in and the front headlights and the marker lights. And that will be pretty much about it as far as the exterior of the car. And then we've got to sort out the carburetors at some point. So yeah, not much more to do before we do things like our final checks, like our fastener checks and all our fluid checks, etc. before we get it safetied and certified and appraised for insurance. So anyway, I think that's it for tonight, guys. We'll get out here again tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow, but we'll spend some time out here after work. All right, guys, have a good night.